What do you all mean by interpersonal relationship? With people? With persons, okay. Employer, employee, husband, wife, parent, children, parent, children. So it has been given lots of different words, interpersonal skills, some people call it people skills, people call it human relation skills, people call it getting along with people. Do you think it's important? In business, in personal life, is it important? How important do you think it is? Things will move more smoothly? Okay. Transaction and okay. Business also will grow. And in family, what will happen? Peaceful family. I'll just give you some idea about how important it is. One of the US presidents said that the single most important ingredient for success is the ability to get along with people. Okay. If you take any one single ability which is important, he said it is the ability to get along with people. Rockefeller, the great businessman, industrialist, what did he say? He said, I will pay more for the ability to get along with people than for any other skill or any other talent, including technical talent. And Rockefeller was an astute businessman. Our own Shiv Khera says, people skill or people knowledge is more important than product knowledge. You know, in America, I don't know it now, but these railroads, the railways, used to be belonging to private hands, you know. And Watson, one of the major railroad chairmen, you know, railroad is all iron and steel, etc. He said a successful railroad company is 5% iron and 95% human skills. Are you getting the point which I'm trying to make, how important? Unless we realize the importance of this, we will not understand the other significance. An estimate shows that an average executive spends about 3/4 of his time in dealing with people. When you're at work, about 3/4 of your time is spent in dealing with people, whether it is subordinates, whether it is customers, whether it is government officials, but it's people that you're dealing with. Okay? We also have to remember that in any business, the highest cost is the salary cost of staff. People are the most expensive. Also, people are the most valuable assets. And, okay, who makes the plans in a company? The goals, the vision, the mission, who makes? Yeah, but let's say the top management will make that. But who implements them? People down below. If they don't do their work well, nothing can happen. I know I have been working in a bank, and we would prepare nice papers on improving customer relationships and customer satisfaction, customer delight, and developing business, etc. But the failure or success of all that would depend on the person at the grassroots level. The peon there, the clerk there, the teller there, the junior officer there. So, to sum up the importance of interpersonal skills, it is estimated that it takes care of 85% of your success in business. Ability to get along, if you develop a good ability to get along with people, it is 85% on the road to success in a business. And about 99% in your family life, personal life. This is the importance of interpersonal skills. Do you all agree with me? Would you like to add to that? Forget the statistics and figures here and there. It doesn't matter. But all this, whatever we have talked for the last 5-10 minutes, shows the importance of getting along with people, shows the importance of dealing well with people. Okay. I'm sorry, the first president was President Roosevelt who said that, not Wilson. I'm sorry, it was my mistake. So what I will do today is, it's a very simple topic and everybody knows it. It may be difficult to practice. So we'll try and recap it, and in a summary form, I'll give you a few tips, what I feel are important about improving your interpersonal relationship, what we need to do. Okay. A few simple guidelines, you can call them tips, observations, anything. The first and foremost is learn to appreciate people. Appreciate people. You can always find something positive in anybody. Start looking for that. Okay? And compliment those persons. Okay? And when you compliment, be sincere. Be honest. Don't indulge in flattery. Okay? Not necessary. If you do something for me, I can show just appreciation. If you're wearing good clothes, I compliment you. That's appreciation. Encourage me. You might be feeling low. You might not be sure of yourself, and then I try to motivate you. That will be encouraging. Okay. Appreciating people. That's why I took that as the first thing. Encouraging, being with, fine. That's right. Yeah. Otherwise there's no relationship. Okay, fine. You see, one of the deepest desires of human beings is to be appreciated. Yeah, to be appreciated, to feel important. To feel unwanted is very hurtful. See, Mother Teresa said, the greatest disease, the greatest problems we have in life today are not leprosy or tuberculosis, but it is a feeling of being unwanted. Parents start feeling unwanted when children grow up. Friends feel unwanted when their friends leave them and go. Everybody wants to have a sense of belonging, of being wanted, of being important, of being appreciated. So if you want to develop your interpersonal relationship, start making people feel appreciated, and once again, be sincere. Be genuine, be sincere, not flattery. Be sincere, be genuine. Okay. Second, you ask me, second step would be acknowledge people. Acknowledge means acknowledge them for whatever they do for you. Even a small thing, somebody sends you an SMS wishing you happy birthday or Eid Mubarak. Acknowledge that. Thank him immediately. Send it back, pick up the phone and send a note to him. I give you a book or you give me a book. I acknowledge that. Thank you, it was very kind of you. The book was very useful. You know, don't take people for granted. People may not... See, nowadays what happens is, my personal observation is that under the name of being informal, a lot of rudeness is going on. If I say thank you, people will say, don't be so formal. It is not required. Once I remember a very good friend of mine, she told me, and I thanked her because she was really very helpful to me, etc. She said that between friends there is no thank you. A friend does not say thank you. Then I said, but a cultured man does. Okay. So acknowledge people. Don't take people for granted. Okay. Be grateful, express gratitude. At the same time, don't insist on gratitude. Because if somebody does not thank you, just accept it. Because if you insist on gratitude, you lose your peace of mind. Because there are all sorts of people in this world. If people just forget what you do for them, keep doing good things for them, it does good to you. Okay. The third would be ask for forgiveness. By forgiveness, I don't mean that I commit a big sin, but small mistakes. Admit you made a mistake. I'm sorry, I was wrong. Please excuse me. That was my mistake. It requires a lot of maturity to say that, you know. People otherwise are stuck in their egos. They keep on holding to their positions. They will never admit that they are wrong. So, if you are wrong, if you realize you are wrong, it doesn't matter. I say sorry even to my students. I'm a professor in a college, even today, after retirement. Even just today I said, sorry, my mistake. Like I told you, sorry, I quoted wrong. Now you would not know it is Roosevelt or Wilson, isn't it? But I realized that I have made a mistake and I told you. And what had happened? Has your impression about me changed? Has your opinion about me changed? Nothing. It's a human thing. You may forget, you may misquote. It can happen. Don't you agree, ma'am? It can happen, no? On the other hand, I'm sure that you would feel very nice and more comfortable with me that I admitted my mistake. See, whether you know it or not, the message that might have gone to you that this man is credible, this man is reliable, this man is trustworthy. That's why he's speaking, okay? Tell me, yes?
Compromise. I got a good SMS. Compromise doesn't mean that you are wrong in someone's life. It only means that you value your relationship much more than your
Okay. So relationships are more important. Rather, we lose a relationship or spoil our interpersonal relationship because we want to prove all the time that we are right.
generally, this ego, the person
Ego. I was going to...
it is the kind of, I am on the right. It doesn't want to
Right. Ego. I was going to come. Ego comes in the picture.
compromise.
Huh? Ego is the most hurtful for a relationship. Ego is, I was coming to the next point, is the biggest hurdle in building up good interpersonal relationship. My next point was, I said here, ask for forgiveness or admit your mistake. The next point is, forgive others if they make mistake without their asking for it. You see, don't let ego come in the way. Okay, ego leads to arrogance. Ego makes you arrogant. And ego loves misery. Ego loves misery. A happy man has no ego. A happy man has no ego. And ego is the biggest hurdle to good interpersonal relationship. He doesn't have ego. The less ego you have, the better. But that doesn't mean don't have self-respect. You must have self-respect. Ego is like falsely holding on to something. It is throwing a weight around with a swagger, etc. No, that is ego. So ego loves misery. Ego is the cause of a lot of misery for self and for others also. Okay. Then next would be let go. Let go of many things. I have given a full talk on let go here. You were there perhaps. Okay. So I won't get into that. But in connection with interpersonal relationship, I would say let go of your grudges. Let go of your resentments. Let go of your grievances. Somebody has hurt you. Don't hold on to that. If you have said sorry or if doesn't, just let go. Between husband and wife also same thing happens. If they don't let go of their hurt, their grievances, it festers. It happens between children. And I will never forgive my daughter. She didn't inform me before getting married. Or something, whatever it is. They hold on for the rest of their life. You know, these people who were in the Nazi camp, they suffered a lot. So this fellow has written this book, you know, Man's Thirst for Freedom, Victor something, okay? When he was talking to somebody, that person, he spent about 20 years or 15 years in Nazi concentration camp and life was miserable there. And when he met another person who was with him in the camp, after many years, after they were set free, etc., and this man has done his PhD, he has written books and all that stuff, okay? He has got on with life. Whatever the Germans took 10 years of his life, it's all only that. The other person has not done anything. So when this fellow is talking to him, he says, I still can't forget what the Nazis did to me. Then this wise man said, you know what he said? That means the Nazis are still holding you captive. You're still a prisoner of the Nazis. You're not a free man. Today you're out, you're left, you're in America, a country of opportunity. Instead of using the opportunity, you are allowing the Nazis to imprison you. So when you hold on to grievances, you hold on to grudges, resentment, etc., you are not harming the other person. That person is enjoying himself. He's living there. You are hurting yourself. You are imprisoning yourself. So learn to let go. For your own good, not because what it will do to the others. For your own good, for your own happiness, for your own peace of mind. Let go and move on in life. Every goodbye has a hello with it. You see? So when you say goodbye to the past, that you get a chance to say hello to someone. And this will happen sometimes. Nature is cruel with you. Your spouse dies. And you can't sit down. Yes, you're a human being. For some time you may feel sad, etc. But you have to get along with life. If you get on with life. There are people who will hold the grudges. Why did this happen to me? I can never forgive God. Now who are you to forgive God or tie God, etc.?